Hi guys, it's Navdeep from Delhi Immigration Services. Today we have Mr. Gurpreet with us, who got the Canada study visa along with his spouse in the first attempt together. And his age is 35, and his percentage in academics was also about 55, 56, if I'm not wrong. We would, go over the overall profile. But before that, Mr. Gurpreet, many congratulations to you, sir, for the approval. Great news, and we are very happy that it happened eventually. Many congratulations to you, sir, overall.
Thank you so much, Navdeep. And all credit goes to you because if you not help us, then it will not be possible. So I have seen lot of success stories. So today I am the part of the one of the success story of mine. I never imagined like I will get through and I'll come here and talk about my profile and all. Thank you so much.
Yeah, most welcome, and many congratulations. Very happy that it happened as you mentioned, but it was in your destiny, sir, overall, and you got it. So that was about it. Can you take us through your academic profile and also your experience overall, sir?
So I have completed my bachelor degree BTech is electronics communication, and I am passed out 2012. And after that, I took 2 years break for the several job, especially for the government job. So then I finally ended with the IT, where all people are mostly engineering people will go. So I began my career in 2015 onwards. So 2015 onwards, I'm working with the MNCs only. So I work for HP, Cognizant, IBM. So those are the and my profile is especially developer. I'm a developer.
All right, and any academics you did you have any backlogs as well, or it was just that the
Yes, I was not serious in that moment when I'm doing the study. I know like once I get the degree and I'll get the job. That's for sure. I know. And during that, I have like a few backlogs, five, six backlogs, but there is no extension in year of passing. Like within a stipulated time, I cleared everything and got my degree within 4 years.
All right. And when you started, thinking about Canada, there may be a lot of questions which probably were there in your mind, and you definitely tried searching for answers. How was that journey, and how did you, finally decided about probably us, and also the decision of applying together? What programs were initially suggested you, or what did you, think of the programs initially?
So I would say my journey is really harsh. I would say very difficult initial days. When it get it done, like I got you, and it's like with the flow of like the second, like within a 1 month, I got everything. And actually, we began our journey in 2018 with the PR, and we have given couple of IELTS exam, especially we need CLB 9 or 10. So we wasted a lot of money in that, around 7 or 8 lakhs we have wasted, and we have consulted many consultant around here, and it's not work for us actually. And everything is in front of our eye. We are able to see our CRS is cut off, whatever they have. We are matching, but we are short of the time. We are not getting right person. We are not able to launch our file on the time. So that what happened in 2019. Then the pandemic began. Then I thought, okay, let's give us the shot like this study pathway. Then I started searching about the agent who can help me to get my dream uh, become true. So I searched a lot, and nowhere I found the right answer. Like first of all, they are not considering my profile due to my age and experience. And I consulted 4 or 5 places, and nowhere I got the answer. In meanwhile, I need to give the IELTS as well. And IELTS I got correct in 2012, 2022 actually. Uh, So I have given 4 or 5 attempts for that because I am working and I am not able to get the time for the preparation because IT is not for the knowledge. It's a speed test. I would say if you are good with the speed, then you will get it done.
Yeah.
So initially, I contacted you in 2012, in 2022 only, August, through the mail. I actually am looking for the master degree. So you know what happened during my research. I gained a lot of knowledge, like what is a good, what is a bad, what program I need to choose. So there are a lot of questions in my mind, and nobody's at that moment nobody's helping me, and I thought, let it be, I will do myself only. Nobody, if in that case, I'll do myself whatever,
Yeah.
whether it get happened or not, I will do myself only.
And you applied for many master degree programs, if I'm not wrong, by yourself. To which universities did you apply, sir? I mean, you definitely took action. What programs did you consider, if you remember?
So I consider like MS in computer science, and I applied for 4 universities before coming to you. And you told me like initial only, I am lacking the percentage. You may not get, but I want to just give it my try. In later on, in my mind there will be no question. I wish I could have applied. I could have get through. So I applied 4 universities: Concordia, Colton, and one is Nova Scotia. The name is. I'm not able to recall the name right now. So
That's fine.
technical
So,
interview went, everything is went, but later on they like they denied without any given reason.
all right. And how did you again, hear about has somebody recommended you, and then how was that first interaction according to you?
Actually, I was looking for a lot of like, I have a complicated case, like I said, like I know, because see, I came to you, you just taken our case, and I given all the information. You said it's straightforward, it's very simple, but in my assumption it was very difficult. Yes, especially for me. And second thing, when I connected with you, so I have two questions. Like the first question, who is going to handle my profile? Either you or somebody else. I hope you remember this thing.
Yes, I do. I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And second thing is, I want like a spouse as with me, like at one together. I want to apply.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
there are two questions I had, and you said there is a no problem. We can take and we can go ahead. There is no problem in that.
Right. I think we definitely discussed about the couple of factors about the spouse, and I think you were definitely ticking all the right boxes. So then, hence, we
Yes.
decided that it's better to, yes, we can go ahead with the applications together. So yeah, that's one. So eventually, you applied for graduate certificate at project management in project management.
You suggested, and I took again 2 3 days to overthink whether it's a good or whether it's a right program for me. I am putting that much money and my time as well. What output it will give? So I have some dilemma initially. So I took 2 3 days. Then now I'm saying it's a perfect program for me. It's designed for my requirement actually.
That's great. And then you also applied alongside your spouse. You may not have. Did you see any examples previously, or it was just that you wanted to go together? Did you have any apprehensions when you decided to go
I have
together?
example. I have seen your videos, previous YouTube. So there you have like 2 3 cases.
Yeah,
There you have applied together and you got together.
yeah, yeah.
So I thought you are the right person. And second thing I would like to mention here is nothing fabric. As a transparent, as a crystal clear water, I would say. There is, if I'm paying single rupee now, I have a track on it. There is no hidden things
Right.
here. It's a very beautiful, like the way you tackling and way you are processing everything. So thank you
Yes,
so much for that.
you're most welcome. I think you're referring to the tuition fee and the other details. You definitely
No,
paid that.
there are other factor as well. I have prior experience, so I got looted. I have given 30 40,000 rupees, and I don't want to mention the name,
That's fine.
the consultancy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will.
I'm sorry for the experience. And then how much time? Yeah, yeah, I got it. But how much time it took actually to get the decision this time? So when you apply together, I remember it took some more time than the usual time as we discussed initially. But and you definitely were expecting the decision to happen ASAP, and there was a lot of going on. And how was that, experience? And now, how much overall time it?
Yeah, see, like you said, na, is more than, it's not more than, it took only 3 4 days extra. That's it. What we have expectation. Like I got on the Sunday, so I was a little bit surprised. I was watching YouTube, some I think Netflix movie, I guess, and I got notification like do not reply, some the first glance, right? So I just ignore. I thought it's a Sunday. Who will going to who is working on the Sunday? Then I then I again, like second time I watch, and I read carefully. Then I immediately log into my profile. I thought it is maybe the medical update they get happened. I am expecting that. So as soon I log in, and immediately I got second mail as well. So all total we received 4 mail, two for me, two for my spouse, and it was CPR request.
That's great. So many congratulations. And I want to go back a little, when we were waiting. So there was something going on in the background while we were
Yes,
waiting.
yes.
Some, confusion, I guess, in terms of the expectation to get the decision. So what was going on in the background? How did you sort of tackle the uncertainty that it brings, when we
See,
apply?
yeah, Navdeep, suppose, see, every client do reach you, right? So
Yeah,
most of the having a similar queries, right?
yeah.
And we also having a similar query, and you gave the perfect answer along with the justification. It's not a just simply answer, okay, yes or no. You always give the justification behind the scene. This will get happen, and now this will get happen. All every answer is very perfect, and you never ignored us. Like is online, everything is online. Whenever I, and one more thing I want to mention here, when we began our case, right? And that moment you given me this first option, Algoma University, and we applied, and within 3 days, or I think within 2 days, we got the response. Usually, it did not get happen. Like usually, they take 3 to 4 weeks.
Right. Generally, sometimes they take more time, but I think when they are on, and then they at that moment they
Yes,
were on, they issued it. Yeah.
yes, within
Yeah.
1 day. And later on, when like the LOA took time, it took more time, extra 1 month. Usually 1 month on an average, but my case is took more than 2 months.
Right. Right. And overall, I think you were able to have the decision within 2 months, 2.5 months time, including the
So
process.
our process, like our journey, like with you, began in November, and November and December, and we got decision in March 19.
Okay.
We
March 9.
launched our file in Feb 9,
Right.
and 15 we done the biometrics, and 19 March we got the decision.
Right. And I want to ask this, that there are many other applicants just like you, you had, the different experiences, interacting with different consultancies. So there are other applicants also who are not prepared, not having, insights about how to proceed or approach this, the process. Any tips or any advice from you which they can keep in mind while preparing the application, taking the decision, selecting a program? Anything from your learnings would be great if you can share.
Okay. So I must say, like, first of all, be confident. Like whatever you're choosing, your program, you just cross check whether it suits you or not. Do not believe blindly. First thing. And the second thing is most important thing, the consultant who will help you to get your dream come true. So that is very important. So choose wisely, and like For me it's a miracle. I simply say it's a miracle. It get happened. I came to you, and I would say it's a hassle free. I know there is a plenty of document needed, like this and that, uh, many like CA report, many things I would say, but it's a hassle free. I would say there is a no specific document who took time to prepare me, and everything was like with the time flow it will get happened. There is a no hassle in that.
Right. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for the advice. And overall, first of all, I'm sorry that we had those experiences with different people. I'm sorry to hear about it. But overall, I eventually had the last laugh. You've got it. Now I wish you great luck further for your steps and for the
Yes.
further life in Canada, sir.
And one thing the last thing I want to mention you, right, when the mature file came, right. So during the when the age will grow and experience will grow, the priority got changed.
Yeah.
So especially I want to thank my wife. She keep on pushing me. Okay, you can do. There is no issue. Like we can achieve this dream.
Right.
So I want to say thank you to her.
That's great, sir. And she was definitely very supportive, and she was always with you when we had a discussion. And I want to thank
Yes.
her support and for your support as well in terms of the documentation that you provided. And it was professional and supportive.
And
So
ours is like our see people when we talk about the spouse case. Again, I want to emphasize a little bit more on
yeah,
the spouse case. So when people talk about the spouse case, they will say this marriage will get happen in that much crowd. Actually, my marriage is very few people were there because it happened in pandemic.
yeah,
So and one day I got a mail from you. The last thing I forgot to mention,
yeah,
around 1:30 p.m. You mailed me. You asking me some details. Then I thought, thank you. This is my case is is real hand. Somebody is working on it. Somebody putting the effort. So I got trust on you. Like blindly I trust, kind of. See, it began with the trust. Initially, we had a discussion. Everything was crystal clear.
yeah,
Whatever I have a query, you given the right answer along with the justification. There is a no hidden thing, so it builds the trust. And
yeah, yeah,
here is a factor that two people will work together, like both client and you both.
yeah.
So it's a together work. So if we have trust, then we can achieve anything, I guess.
Exactly, exactly. We definitely needed the support, and you mentioned it rightly that it's both the applicants and the uh, like the us that we are working together. That really helps
Yes.
us as well to give the best shot possible. So, thank you very much for all the support, sir, and thank you very much for taking time to
I
share your.
always be thankful to you, Navdeep. I always be thankful to you.
So
You
thank you.
helped me with my broken dream. I would say it's a broken dream. Nobody will accepting me. Okay, nobody even thinking like if I reach to any consultant, they say no, your case is not your case is not good, sort of.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, overall, what we felt was that the low percentage I think was one of the problem, and it was probably the only problem. Rest everything else was probably
So
fitting
first thing I asked you, like when you began our case, right? I asked you, tell me the genuine thing. What are our thoughts? Like what are our our chances? Like are we able to get or not? You said your case is perfectly fine. There is a no issue. You will get it done.
I would just like to say that thank you for taking time to share your journey, and I know it was difficult for
Earlier
you.
I was little bit hesitant because I'm shy, the camera shy person, and I thought it's my duty. Like see, there are lot many more candidates who are in
Yeah,
my age, and they are thinking to apply. So there is nothing
yes,
harm. They can give their best shot. They will get through.
yeah.
That that for sure. I'm saying.
Yeah, that's so kind of you, sir, and thank you very much for having that thinking, and thank you very much for your support. That's all I would say, and I wish you great luck for your next step. For any other assistance as well, any information, so feel free to connect, and we'll definitely be
Definitely, I will
connecting.
spam you. I have other queries as well.
Sure, no problem. You're most welcome. I'll do my best, whatever we know. So we'll share. No, no worries about it.